It's a tougher world out there in a great many businesses.
I expect things to be difficult for at least the next 12 months.
That there would be a very significant negative impact on the readiness, morale, and capabilities of the United States military if we defaulted.
Beware the brewing storm. Recession 2023 looms, hinting at an eerie resemblance to the infamous economic crash of 1929. In recent years, the United States has been printing money at an unprecedented rate. This has led to a number of consequences, including inflation, financial instability, and asset bubbles. In this video, we will explore how the U.S. money printing strategy is affecting the world economy and why it has raised concerns about a possible recession in 2023. We will delve into the parallels between the current economic situation and the infamous economic crash of 1929, highlighting the potential risks and the measures that can be taken to mitigate them. How the U.S. money printing strategy is leading to financial instability. In addition to inflation, the U.S. money printing strategy is also leading to financial instability. Firstly, when the Federal Reserve, the Fed, prints money, it increases the amount of liquidity in the financial system. This excess liquidity can lead to the formation of asset bubbles, characterized by rapid price appreciation in markets such as stocks and real estate. These bubbles are often followed by sudden crashes, resulting in significant losses for investors and potential defaults on loans, thereby destabilizing the financial system. Secondly, the increase in money supply can fuel inflationary pressures. When there is too much money chasing a limited supply of goods and services, prices rise, eroding the purchasing power of individuals and leading to higher costs of living. Inflationary pressures can cause economic uncertainty, disrupt long-term planning, and hinder business investment, which can further contribute to financial instability. Furthermore, the U.S. money printing strategy can distort market signals and misallocate resources. When interest rates are artificially suppressed through the expansion of the money supply, it becomes challenging for market participants to accurately assess risk and make informed investment decisions. This can lead to mispricing of assets and unsustainable investments, ultimately increasing the likelihood of financial imbalances and potential crises. Overall, the U.S. money printing strategy, while initially aimed at stimulating economic growth and recovery, poses significant risks to financial stability due to the potential formation of asset bubbles, inflationary pressures, and the misallocation of resources. Prudent monetary policy measures and careful management of liquidity are essential to mitigate these risks and maintain a stable and resilient financial system. Consequences of inflation. Inflation has a number of negative consequences. First, it makes it more expensive for people to buy goods and services. This can lead to a decrease in real wages, which means that people's paychecks buy less. As the cost of living increases, the purchasing power of individuals and families diminishes, putting a strain on their financial well-being. Second, inflation can lead to financial instability. This is because when prices rise, people's debts become more expensive to repay. This can lead to defaults on loans, which can further destabilize the financial system. High levels of debt and a fragile financial system create a precarious environment that may amplify the impact of an economic downturn. The impact of inflation on the poor and middle class is significant and often disproportionate. Inflation erodes the purchasing power of money, making goods and services more expensive over time. For individuals and families who rely on fixed incomes or wages that do not keep pace with inflation, their ability to afford basic necessities becomes increasingly challenging. The poor and middle class tend to spend a larger proportion of their income on essential goods like food, housing, and healthcare. When prices for these necessities rise due to inflation, it places a heavy burden on their budgets. They are forced to allocate a higher percentage of their income to meet their basic needs, leaving less money available for other important expenses like education, savings, or emergencies. The impact of inflation on the poor and middle class exacerbates income inequality, as the wealthy have a greater ability to absorb price increases and protect their wealth through investments or assets that appreciate in value during inflationary periods. Addressing inflation and implementing policies to protect the most vulnerable populations are crucial for promoting economic stability and ensuring equitable access to basic necessities. The dangers of asset bubbles. Asset bubbles are dangerous because they can lead to financial crisis. This is because when asset prices crash, it can lead to losses for investors. These losses can then lead to defaults on loans, which can further destabilize the financial system. The bursting of asset bubbles can trigger a chain reaction that reverberates throughout the economy, causing widespread damage to businesses, investors, and individuals alike. The parallels between 2023 and the Great Depression of 1929. The current economic situation has raised concerns about a possible recession in 2023 and has drawn comparisons to the Great Depression of 1929. Both periods witnessed a rapid expansion of credit and speculative fervor, fueled by loose monetary policy. In the 1920s, stock prices soared to unsustainable levels, driven by excessive optimism and over-leveraged investments. Similarly, in recent years, we have witnessed skyrocketing asset prices, particularly in the stock and real estate markets, as investors chase higher returns in a low-interest rate environment, just as the 1920s saw a wave of stock market speculation. Today's markets have experienced a surge in retail trading fueled by online platforms and social media, leading to volatile and potentially irrational behavior. The lessons from the Great Depression serve as a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked speculation and the importance of prudent financial regulation and risk management in maintaining a stable and sustainable economy. What can be done to solve the problem of the U.S.'s money printing strategy? There are a number of things that can be done to solve the problem of the U.S. money printing strategy. First, the Fed could raise interest rates. This would make it more expensive for people to borrow money, which would help to slow down inflation. By tightening monetary policy, the central bank can apply brakes to the economy and curb excessive spending and investment. Second, the Fed could reduce the amount of money it is printing. This would also help to slow down inflation. By implementing a more conservative approach to money supply, the central bank can aim to maintain price stability and avoid the detrimental effects of excessive liquidity in the financial system. Global concerns. The U.S. money printing strategy is having a number of negative consequences for the world economy. These consequences include inflation, financial instability, and the potential for asset bubbles and a subsequent recession. The parallels between the current economic situation and the events leading up to the Great Depression of 1929 raise concerns about the long-term sustainability of the current monetary policy. It is crucial for policymakers and central banks to carefully monitor and manage the economy to prevent further escalation of risks. Taking timely action to address the issues associated with excessive money printing can help mitigate the potential fallout and ensure a more stable and sustainable economic future. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it informative. If you enjoyed the content and want to stay updated on future videos exploring important economic topics, please consider subscribing to our channel and hitting the notification bell. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content. Don't forget to like this video and share it with others who may find it interesting. Thank you again, and see you in the next video.